Is failure really the end or just the beginning of a new journey towards success? In our society, failure often carries a negative connotation. We're conditioned to avoid it, to fear it. But what if we've been looking at failure all wrong? What if, instead of a dead end, failure is actually a stepping stone towards success? Think about it. When we fail, we learn, we grow, we adapt, and most importantly, we come back stronger. It's not just a theory, it's a practice endorsed by some of the world's most successful innovators. Entrepreneurs like Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos don't just tolerate failure, they promote it. They see failure as an essential component of innovation and growth. So let's reframe our perspective. Instead of fearing failure, let's embrace it. Let's see it for what it truly is, an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to pave the way for success. Remember, failure does not define you, it refines you. It's time we start embracing failure, not fearing it. Ever wondered how some of the world's most successful people turn their failures into stepping stones towards success? Let's dive into the narratives of a few extraordinary individuals who have managed to do just that. Elon Musk, for instance, is no stranger to setbacks. His monumental failures, such as the repeated explosions of SpaceX rockets, could have brought him to his knees. But they didn't. Instead, Musk used these failures as learning opportunities, pushing the boundaries of what is possible in space exploration and revolutionizing the industry in the process. Then there's Jeff Bezos, the mastermind behind Amazon. His venture into the phone market with the Fire Phone was an absolute disaster. But did that stop him? Absolutely not. Bezos learned from this failure and applied those lessons to future projects, leading to the success of devices such as the Amazon Echo. His ability to adapt and innovate has kept Amazon at the forefront of the tech industry. And these are just a few examples. There's a long list of successful individuals who have harnessed the power of failure to fuel their progress. They've faced rejection, experienced setbacks, and even tasted the bitterness of bankruptcy. But they've all used these experiences to learn, to grow, and to become better. These successful personalities had a common trait. They didn't let failure define them. They reframed their failures as stepping stones, not stumbling blocks. They embraced failure, not as a symbol of defeat, but as a tool for growth. They viewed each setback not as a reason to give up, but as an opportunity to learn and come back stronger. These stories prove that failure is not a full stop, but a comma in the journey of success. So how can you turn your failures into your greatest successes? Well, first, recognize and process your failure. It's important to understand what went wrong and why. This introspection will provide valuable insights that can guide your future actions. Next, reframe your failure. Instead of viewing it as a setback, see it as a learning opportunity. Each failure carries a lesson, and by learning from your mistakes, you're actually growing and improving. Don't go through this process alone. Seek support from trusted confidants. Sharing your experiences and feelings can relieve stress and provide new perspectives. Now, focus on what can be changed. You can't alter the past, but you can shape your future. Identify the factors you can control and create an action plan to address them. This will not only help you bounce back from your current failure, but also equip you to prevent similar failures in the future. Remember, failure is just an event, not a person. It's what you do after failing that truly defines you. So, what have we learned today about failure and success? We've delved deep into the concept of embracing failure, understanding that it's not an endpoint, but rather a stepping stone towards success. We've learned that failure is an essential part of the journey, a teacher that provides us with invaluable lessons on what works and what doesn't. We've also heard inspiring stories from successful entrepreneurs who have taken their failures in stride, using them as opportunities for growth and innovation. These great minds teach us that it's not about avoiding failure, but about learning, adapting, and innovating from these experiences. Remember, continuous innovation should be a core competency in your journey, not an outsourced strategy. Be comfortable with ambiguity, treat failures as learnings, and don't be afraid to let go of ideas that aren't gaining traction. Seek critical feedback, test regularly, and make product launches a regular event. Lastly, don't let failure hinder your progress. Instead, use it to humanize and inspire others. It's about focusing on what can be changed and creating an actionable plan for improvement. The road to success is always under construction, and failure is just a detour, not a dead end. So embrace it, learn from it, and bounce back stronger.